My name is Zakir Jamal Suleiman. Over the past few weeks, we've had the privilege to speak to 5 different Vancouverites about their stories, struggles, and strategies. With Tien, we explored how feeling at home in your own body is essential for feeling at home in a group. He showed us how laughter and happiness can move us out of a space of trying to make others belong in the categories we put them in. For Michelle, Vancouver is not just a city for those who arrive, but one for those who are and have always been here. Despite her chronic health issues, Michelle somehow finds relentless energy to create, volunteer, and extend her compassion to the people around her. Leon is an example of how connection can affect our mental health in Vancouver. Leon personifies finding the courage to take the first step towards meeting others in the face of intense worries about what other people may think. Whether it's through the church or at work, his community and faith give him strength. At 19 years old, Marcy is already an expert in bridging worlds. She's created her sense of belonging through her El Salvadorian heritage, but also through the groups and mediums she works in. Marcy shows us how knowing where you are and where you come from can create a grounded sense of belonging in Vancouver. Arash may not have been able to speak English as well as he spoke Farsi at first, but his intelligence, humor, and warmth shone through, and he ended up making friends and routines that made Vancouver feel like home. Arash shows us that making time for others and taking that moment to allow someone else to try to communicate to you can be essential to that person's feeling of home. We at the Belonging Project have been honored to get to know 5 new faces in our city, and it's been our privilege to share their stories with you. We recently hosted a community art show where people watching the series got to meet the video participants. We discussed together the things that keep us disconnected and how we can help each other to feel more at home in our city. Getting to know these 5 Vancouverites, being welcomed into their struggles, and seeing their courage to continue to find ways to reach out has inspired us. It is our hope that it has inspired you to look at the people around you differently. In the bustle of the lives we live around each other, it's easy to forget our shared humanity. But it's only through the humanity of others that we can hope to create a sense of belonging in Vancouver. What we noticed in the process of speaking to people is that in Vancouver, a city where most of us have had to settle from elsewhere, no one is alone in feeling alone. Actually, we all have at some point. We would like to thank everyone that made this project possible, the Coast Salish peoples upon whose land we live, and the people who struggled and continue to struggle to get to Vancouver. Without you, Vancouver would not be a place that any of us could come to call home.